The old ways in which we would make friends are dead. As a younger Christian, especially when I was in high school, one of the hardest things to do was find other like-minded Christian friends. Especially if you're on self-improvement, especially if you're really interested in the gym and growing on some type of self-improvement or business. For starters, there's hardly anybody that's even interested in that type of stuff, but also once you add in the Christian aspect of it, there's basically nobody. And I don't think I'd be lying if I said everybody would like to have more Christian friends. They would like to meet more Christian people, especially as a young person. I think the problem for most of us is we think that if we just go to church more, we're gonna find those people. And I think that's a good route to go. The problem is most churches don't have young people in them for the most part. And I'm not trashing like going to church or anything like that. In fact, I highly encourage it. Hebrews says, do not forsake the assembly of the saints. It's crucial for your walk with God. And it's actually one of the main reasons I grew so much is because I was spending hours upon hours each week with men and women who have been walking with God for 30, 40, 50 years. And they're looking for young people to pass that knowledge on to. It's one of the best things that you can do for spiritual growth. But what about when it comes to actually making Christian friends? One thing I tried was going to Bible studies and stuff like that at my church. The problem is my church is full of all old people, so that does not work for me. But if you do go to a church that's a bit more, I don't know, like hip, then you could probably find some young people there. And so that's one of the first things I'd recommend to you is actually get involved in church activities beyond just going to church physically on Sunday. What if you're like me? What if you've tried that and that doesn't really work? You don't really have young people at your church, or you do, but just they're kind of weird and you don't really get along with them. And it's like, yeah, you're cool, you're a brother in Christ, but I don't really like them. When I was like 17, 18 years old, I joined a very exclusive, like private community that was designed only for self-improvement content creators that were also Christian. Like it was very exclusive. There was only like 15, 20 creators that actually got invited to this thing. And so it was basically like a private group chat. And every week we would have live calls and break down each other's content, what was working in the algorithm, what wasn't. But it basically set me around the type of people I exactly wanted to either emulate, be like, or I wanted to be friends with. Because I was like one of the youngest people in there. Most of them were 25, 30, 35 years old. And it's interesting because one of the closest friends I have now, his name's Harvey. He has like 3.5 million followers on social media. Guy's 35, married, and has 3 kids. But he lives literally 4 states away from me. And if it weren't for that community, I never would have met him. See, part of the reason it was so easy for people to find friends back in the day is because you all had the same stimulus in a sense. You all went to the same church, hung around the same people, had the same teachers. Everything was the same. You watched the same TV shows. So you almost came out mentally the same way. It was really easy to get along with the people that live near you. But because of social media, because everything has gotten so connected now, it's so easy to find people who might be Christian, but they have nothing in common with you. It might be easy to find people that go to the gym or are interested in some form of self-improvement, but they're a complete degenerate with it. They want nothing to do with God, right? It's getting immensely harder to find like-minded people. Now, theoretically, let's imagine we could take, just theoretically imagine this. Imagine we could take you to like a country club type thing, right? And everyone inside that you would be able to meet would be other Christians on Christ-focused self-improvement trying to develop themselves. Like, imagine if you could put yourself in that environment. That's pretty much what online communities are now. It's the ability to literally join a community and then be with thousands of other people who are exactly like you. That's overpowered. It takes down all of the sorting through all the people that you're not interested in being friends with or the people that have nothing in common with you. It takes all of that out and puts you in an exact type of position where you're only around the exact type of people you want to be around. And so down below in the description, I have my free community, the King's Chat. You can come join it. We're like 5 members away from 3,000 members in there. So that's 3,000 young people on Christ-focused self-improvement you can come talk to. Obviously, free communities aren't quite as good as paid communities, but I'm not going to pitch my paid community to you. In fact, I'm not even going to link it down below, only the free one. If you were actually like really interested in the paid one, you'll find it once you actually get in our free community. But that's what communities actually are. Like some of the coolest people I met growing up, especially when I really got into content creation, was actually just joining free Discords and just talking with people. So that's what I would recommend for you. Start finding online communities of the exact stuff that you're interested in and join them and start reaching out to people. Well, yeah, Ryan, but I'm not sure what to say even if I did join. All right, here, I'll tell you exactly what to write when you go to DM somebody. Let's say his name was Bob. I'd say, yo, Bob, I'm pretty new to Christ-focused self-improvement, but I want more like-minded friends around me. Where are you from? ? Send it. If they're interested, which most of them are, because most people are looking for more Christians to be friends with. Everyone is. I don't even have to say most. Everyone would like to have more Christian friends. That's a fact. They're going to respond. They're going to see it as super genuine. Then you can talk to them. And then all you have to do is just say, hey, we should hop on a call. We should hop on a FaceTime. We should hop on a Zoom call. And then just chop it up and talk to them. Literally, if you did that, if you're an actual person, listen to what I'm about to say. If you just did that, if you joined our free community and DM'd, let's say 10 people, got on a call with 2 or 3 of them, you could have 1 1 to 2 like really good friends within another week that are also in Christ-focused self-improvement. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is to solve the loneliness that you're feeling. So get off your butt. Christ-focused self-improvement is what I teach. Go join our free community down below in the description. I'm trying to upload on YouTube every single day. So subscribe for more, like the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.